Hey guys, it is Risen here. I'm going to be profiling my Gishki deck for you guys for the 2017 format. I did this deck once before when I first started my channel, and I'm going to give you guys an update on it because I picked up some cards that I wanted to run before, and now I finally got my hands on. Sapphire's trying to do her hair in this video, so you'll hear her stirring some of the bleach up over there, but
Is it stirring or paddling at this point?
I don't know. Hopefully she'll let me use some at the end though, end my suffering.
That was dark.
I'm just kidding. Alright, let's get into it. For this.
How pretty! No, I don't need you to film it. I just needed you to see.
Okay. She tells me to call this Gishekis. I know how to say it, it's Gishkis, but just had to add that in as a disclaimer. Alright, so I play 3 Gishki Zealgigas. He's the main ritual monster you play. He's got 3200 attack, and you can pay 1000 life points, you draw a card. If it's a Gishki, you get to bounce a card on the field. It doesn't target, which is sweet. So, he's really good. You only play 2 other ones in the form of Goose Kraken, which lets you look at 2 random cards in your opponent's hand and discard one of them. So that's pretty good, especially because you can keep recycling her. It's only at 1, and then the other one that's at 1 is Mind August, just lets you recycle all your Gishkis so you can keep your plays going. That's it for the rituals. On to the actual engine. I play 3 Gishki Abyss. When you summon this, you can add 1 Gishki monster 1000 less defense from your deck to your hand, and the combo pieces you need all have less than 1000. And the fact that he's a fish is really important too. I play 3 Gishki Vision. You can discard him to add a ritual monster from your deck to your hand. He can be used for the entire tribute of a ritual summon and 3 shadow. These cards go hand in hand. This one discards and you add a ritual spell from deck to hand. And he can be used for the entire tribute of a water. So use these to get the stuff that you need from your deck to your hand, and then you just use them to play off. So you can just play your level 10 with just 1 card, which is pretty sweet. Another card that I run 3 Beasts. I'm debating on running 3 or 2 of this card because he doesn't go along with how the deck works. He's just in here to give you extra deck access, which is pretty cool. I need to pick up some Mr. Boys for this deck. I haven't done it yet, but they're pretty cheap, so I can just pick them up because he could be 1 card Mr. Boy, so you can go off. This deck doesn't usually really need links to do it what it needs. You usually just sit on a Gigas. When you summon him, you can special summon a level 4 Gishki monster, level 4 or lower, from your grave. So what's cool about him is he can do 2 things. If you have a shadow in grave, you could special summon it and then overlay, or a vision. But what's cool is if you special summon the vision or the shadow, they can be used as a entire tribute for water because he doesn't negate their effects. So you can normal summon him, special summon either one of these, and then use them as the entire tribute for, let's say, a Gigas, and then you still have him on board, which is cool. So that's it for all of the Gishkis. The majority of the monsters in the deck. Alright, next I play 3 Beautiful Princess. She's really good. You can tribute her to special summon, or banish her, special summon level 4 lower fish type, which is super cool because your Abyss is a level 4 lower fish type, and his effect activates on summon, whether it's special summon.
Like my grandma on her wedding day.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Normal or special summon, you get to search. So you can summon this, banish it, special summon this from deck, and then get your search of Shadow, Beast, or Vision, depending on whatever the situation is, which is cool. So, last monster run is 1 Deep Sea Diva. She special summons a level 3 or lower Sea Serpent, so your Gishki Vision is a level 2 Sea Serpent. You can just special summon straight from deck, and you can overlay for an Exceed summon, or you can just have it to tribute it for the entire tribute of a ritual, so helps you get stuff on board, which is cool. I used to play Herald of Perfection, or not Herald of Perfection, Herald of Arclight. You could sink into him as a 4, and then he's a Solemn, and when he dies you get to add the Gishki Aquamirror from deck to hand, but I kind of cut him for some other extra deck stuff. You could run him though, it's a good card. That's it for all of the monsters of the deck. For the spells, I play 3 Aquamirror. Card's super awesome. It ritual summons any Gishki monster, and when it's in the grave, you can add a ritual monster from Gishki ritual monster from grave to hand and shuffle this into the deck, which is cool. There's a combo with this I can show you after the video. And something cool that I play in my builds, I play 3 Mount of the Bound Creator. Since the Gigas is usually what you're sitting on, what this does is level 10 or higher monsters cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects with this. So you'll usually play this first and then go into Gigas, and it's a 32 beater that they can't target or destroy a card fix. They have to beat over it, which is pretty awesome. I play 3 terraforming just to make sure I get to this, because your ideal board is a Gigas with one of these face up, which is sweet. And it does an extra 1,000 when it destroys a monster. I forgot to add that, which is kind of cool. I play 1 Upstart because it is a combo deck, so getting to your combo pieces is pretty nice. 39 card deck, so to speak. I play 3 Salvage. You get to add 2 water monsters with an attack 1500 or less. So your combo pieces, which is Vision and Shadow, both have less than 1500. So what you'll do is you can discard this for the monster and this for the spell, and then add them both back to hand and just ritual summon right there, because then they can meet through the entire tribute. And I will explain that combo to you guys in a little bit. 2 Forbidden Chalice, just negate effects. Still really good. So you don't get OTK in this deck. Make sure they don't get over your Gigas with anything else if you don't have a Mount of Bound Creator on the board. 1 more Ray of Greed. You shovel 2 water monsters from the end of the deck and then draw 3 cards. Sometimes it's really good if you open up like a weird hand or stuff that you don't need anymore if you already have a board. You shovel it back and it's a +1. 1 Book of Moon to disrupt plays, which is good to have. 1 My Body as a shield. Again, if you don't have the field spell, if you put a lot of resources into your ritual monsters, so you don't want them to just die. And then 1 Darkhold for board clearance. Alright, so now we can go into extra deck. I play 2 Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Gustav Max. Takes 2 level 10s, so you can do your Gigas's. It's basically just burn, because you can get 2 Gigas's on board with what I'm going to show you. So you can just attack with them and do like 32, and then overlay and do 2,000. That's over half their life points right there. And then you put pressure on board for next turn for them to get rid of it. Play 1 number 81, the Super Dora. Awesome. You can make him unaffected by card effects, which is sweet by targeting himself, and he's a 3200 beater, and he's a good defense, so it's just something nice to have. I usually use these to put pressure on and beat my opponents as fast as I can, but this card's a good card to sit on. Except for the 10s. 4s, play 1 Honor Arc just to get rid of special summon monsters, and 1 Castell. Just to shovel back floodgates or problem monsters, super good. Cowboy to do an extra 800 so you can go for game. Abyss Dweller, which is one of the ones I use a lot, because if you have a water monster under, all water monsters gain 500. So if you use your, what was it? Your beast, and then you special summon a shadow off of it and overlay, you'll have a 2200 Abyss Dweller, and you'll give everything else a whole bunch of attack, which is cool. Play 1 Ragna Zero, this is just an extra card just in here. I'd probably replace this, and then I got a Gem Knight Pearl, which is just 2600 beater, good under skill drain. I'd probably replace these 2 for like 2 Mistar Boys, like a Mistar Boy and another Abyss Dweller. But these cards are still pretty good. That's it for the 4s. Onto the 2s with the Deep Sea Diva plays. I have 1 number 45 Crumble Logos, super good. You can target a card. While he's face up on the field, its effects are negated. And things are the same when you came back phase. So if your opponent likes to play multiples of a card to get their deck going, you can just negate the 1, negate the rest of them. It's pretty good. 2200 attack. 1 Cat Shark. It's because it's a water. It can't be destroyed by battle, and you can target another Exceed and make it gain attack. Really good. This card's really only relevant if you get a Link monster out, though, because you'd be able to have 2, so it's really just a stall card. But like I said, if I get some Star Boys, I can actually use that a little bit better. 1 Gotchi, just to make everything bigger on board again. You can do this and then play a Gigas and make him gain 400, which is pretty nice. Get him to 36, almost 4,000. And then one of the cards I was waiting for my last profile, I play 1 Totally Awesome, and just go Deep Sea Diva. And the other, I think, I have to look actually. Maybe not. Yeah, never mind. This is 2 Aqua Monsters. Sorry about that, guys. Well, you can just do any level 2 over him. It'd be cool if you could play him, though. I play 1 Northung. Starlight, he's another cowboy, he does 800, he makes something, lose 800 attack, so you can just attack over it, and this is just a Deep Sea Diva, any 4 you have on board, just gives you an option. And then 1 Decode Talker, just as a nice link, if you have the ability to get him out. So now I can go to the combo for you guys. Let me get the cards out for you. So it pretty much just revolves around these guys. So what you do is you discard those two, and you pull out your ritual spell. Ritual spell and your Gigas, you add them both back to hand. So now that's your hand. Then you do division again. These effects are not once per turn, which is cool. You'd add another Gigas. So then what would happen is you would Aquamirror, send the Gigas for it. You would activate this effect. Add this back to hand. Shovel this back into the deck. And then you would ditch this, add it back to hand, and and then if you had like another one of these guys in your hand, you could do it again, which is just super cool. You can just keep recycling them. So let's say when you opened, you had one of the other ones, so you need like two of them. Honestly, 2 vision and a shadow, 2 shadow and a vision, and then you just go again, get another Gigas. Which is super cool. So you can get 2 out, or it just helps you recycle, so you'll end with that in this, and you could draw another one, play them again. But yeah, that's just one of the combos the deck can do. But that's it, guys. That is my Gishki deck for the December 2017 format. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the hiccup with the Totally Awesome. It's my bad. I didn't read carefully enough, but it'd be cool if you could run it. Like I said, any other level 2, Starboy for the water link, anything like that would be super cool. But hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll bring you guys more videos. Shout out to Sapphire for building this deck and then letting me use it.
Yes.
She's pretty awesome. I'll see you guys.
Totally awesome.
Shut up. What the heck?